Have you ever felt a bone-chilling presence watching you? A ghostly chill running down your spine? Now imagine that feeling, amplified in a place where hundreds of lives were violently taken. Sloss Furnaces in Birmingham, Alabama, was once a scorching metalworks at the heart of American industrial progress. From 1882 to 1971, the furnaces transformed raw iron into the materials that built modern cities. But that backbreaking labor came at a brutal cost, the lives of countless workers trapped in hellish, unsafe conditions. Their chilling fates are thought to have left behind restless, tormented spirits that linger to this day. Sloss is considered one of the most haunted places in America, a place where burned phantoms are said to roam, violently shoved from the afterlife to eternally relive their agony. From the first recorded death in 1882 to modern-day paranormal encounters, this is the terrifying, true haunted history of Sloss Furnaces. Where the Devil's Forge once burned, evil is still said to smolder in the shadows. If you dare to keep watching, you'll hear bone-chilling accounts of workers incinerated by rivers of molten metal, souls trapped in machinery, crushed and dismembered, deadly accidents on the towering, precarious catwalks high above the hellish fires. The horrors endured at Sloss are said to have opened a doorway to the other side that can never be sealed, making this place a harrowing intersection of the living and the dead. So brace yourself, turn off the lights, and learn why victims of the Magic City's industrial dream have birthed a perpetual nightmare in Sloss Furnaces. The furnaces fueled Birmingham's rise as the Magic City by supplying the iron for everything from New York skyscrapers to automobiles in Detroit's booming factories. But this breakneck industrialization brought decades of dangerous working conditions, poor safety standards, and a staggering number of employee deaths and injuries. Is it any surprise, then, that some believe the anguished souls of the workers continue to haunt these grounds? From workers getting crushed in machinery, to others incinerated by falling into molten metal, to deadly accidents involving steam and falls from towering catwalks, Sloss was a veritable death trap in its day. If you dare explore the most bone-chilling tales, keep watching. The history aligns with the post-Civil War industrialization fever. Entrepreneurs recognized the area's rich mineral resources, all lying within a 30-mile radius: iron ore, coal, limestone, and clay. In 1882, James Withers Sloss opened his furnace company, employing hundreds of desperate laborers. While functioning, the conditions were described as hellish. Thick smoke, sulfur, and roaring fires blanketed the grounds. The first deaths occurred just months after opening in November 1882, when two men inhaling the toxic fumes fell inside a roaring hot furnace. In the roasting Birmingham summers, temperatures exceeded 120 degrees Fahrenheit, with thick, blinding smoke. The poorest workers, including recent immigrants forced to live in cramped, dirty company housing, risked mental and physical decline for meager pay. The hopelessness allegedly drove some to suicide. But perhaps no overseer was as cruel as James Slag Wormwood, brought on in 1903. Legends state he was a tyrannical monster who forced workers into deathly danger to speed up production for his own gain. During Wormwood's reign over the graveyard shift, a staggering 47 workers died, 10 times more than any other shift. Wormwood himself later tumbled into a vat of molten iron in 1906. While some claim he simply got dizzy from the toxic gases, others suggest he was murdered by vengeful workers. After his death, the paranormal events began. Night watchmen reported being attacked by figures with burned, decaying appearances who violently screamed at them to get back to work. In a final chilling encounter in 1971, the night before the facility closed for good, a watchman named Samuel claimed he was assaulted by an evil half-man, half-demon with burning red eyes. He was examined with intense burns and never returned. Since then, numerous paranormal investigation teams have probed Sloss, capturing strange figures, disembodied voices, and inexplicable shadows. The site is considered one of the most haunted, inhospitable places their crews have ever encountered. So, while Sloss furnaces fueled industrial progress that helped build modern America, its dark history of profit before safety and the peril and tragedy workers endured seem to have left an indelible, unearthly stain. From horrific accidents to lingering burned phantoms, what do you make of these harrowing tales? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you'd be brave enough to visit this channel's next haunted location, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to catch it. Thanks for watching.